From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Steven Matz gets the starting nod for the Mets. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 11.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home, and I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2 and you try to knock off that first home win.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Freeman will head to second. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
Batting fourth.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Another hit in the inning. The second runner on base now. Look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. R.A. Dickey gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Last year was a tough season. I mean, you look at, he had 15 losses. Now, clearly, he didn't get as much production from his offense as he'd like to, but also there's games he lost on his own through that stretch. But 15's a lot, and we'll see if he's able to turn it around from what he learned last season in that 15-loss year.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike one. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game one of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game two and won game one on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now. Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Joesph Marcotte.
Here's the left fielder, Joesph Marcotte, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Drifting under it now is Marcotte, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, they're facing a knuckleballer, Matt. I'll tell you what, the old cliche, see it high, let it fly, really does apply. When that knuckleball is dancing up top above the waist, you got to let it swing. If it starts low, then you let it go. And if you see guys chase a ball down low on a knuckleball, it's probably not going to square it up. You got to make him get the ball up.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
Here's Jay Bruce now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Dickey comes set. First pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
The 0-2 pitch. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. We are still scoreless. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And I'm looking down there at Asdrubal Cabrera. Does he still make the routine play? Yes. But, man, when he was young, he could make the highlight reel play with the best of them. So fun to watch.
Here's Matt Adams now. First pitch on its way. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Digging in, Tyler Flowers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball. Called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Ender Inciarte. I love how this guy can go get the ball. He seems to have a real good knowledge. And one thing I've watched a lot, he'll cut the ball off and get it back in to keep that double play in order. Very valuable player.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Kemp at the track, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half.
I guess I can get up and come see you.
Which is pretty obvious now.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Darno.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. One out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming.
Here we go.
Hit on the ground to third. Freeman's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 8th, first baseman, T.J. Rivera.
Stepping into the box, T.J. Rivera. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Over to his left is Marcotte, but this will find the seats out of play. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's 1-0 Mets. So stepping in, R.A. Dickey. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
R.A. Dickey.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for Atlanta.
So with
Center
one
fielder.
gone in the inning, let's check out the Braves' upcoming schedule for the next 7 days, and we'll remind you that we'll have all of them here on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pops this one up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. They're down 1-0. Stepping in, Steven Matz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Steven Matz.
right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
The batter, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Neil Walker. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Softly hit toward the hole. Adams is there. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Marcotte is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The batter,
And next will be Dansby Swanson
Shortstop.
digging in.
Dansby.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's
Now
it right
batting,
there. Stay inside
right
the
fielder,
ball, shoot it the other way for the base hit.
Marcotte.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis. And he puts it on the ground to second. To Cabrera for one. Back to first, and Markakis bounces into a double play.
Now batting.
That's a great example
Fielder.
there of why the sinker
Matt
is such an
Kemp.
effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So here's Matt Kemp now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Jay Bruce now.
Leading
They'll
off
go
the
to work
fourth
trying to
inning.
do something about
Right
breaking
fielder,
this 1-1 tie.
Jay Bruce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Freeman is up with it, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Striding in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second
Third
out.
baseman number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams near the first base bag. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Settling in now, Matt
Getting out
Adams.
for the Braves.
He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Matt Adams.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you
Now
always talk
batting.
about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch.
Flowers.
They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Conforto has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these graphics can sometimes be a little misleading when you've got a knuckleballer on the mound, but here you go regardless. Now batting, R.A. Dickey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there. One pitch, one out.
Now batting, first baseman, T.J. Rivera.
And that brings up the catcher, T.J. Rivera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Fouled back. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Now in the box, Steven Matz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Popped up. Dickey will put this one away, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on move. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Batting, number 1.
Ready for another shot now. Number 1. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in and looking for more. Freddie Freeman. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's Neil Walker. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little tapper. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 52, Joesph Marcotte.
Here's the left fielder, Joesph Marcotte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box now. Michael Conforto gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit in the air out to left. Cespedes is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll go after the second pitch of the inning as this is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Striding in once again, Matt Kemp. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. All tied at 1-1. Ready once again, Jay Bruce. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman, number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Dickey into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with the 2-out infield single.
Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, we're getting late in the game. His ball's still jumping all over the place. The knuckler has been working. That's why he's still in this game so deep into it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's Matt Adams now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Atlanta.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter
Tyler
comparison to
Flowers.
this point. And as you could imagine, in a 1-to-1 ball game, both guys sporting excellent lines so far. Digging in once again, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hard liner toward short, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Eric Goodell is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 62.
Jose Reyes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Hit in the air to center field. Conforto has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now batting, number 1.
At the plate, number 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped foul wide of first.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
From the belt, the pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Score remains tied 1-1. Number 32 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 32.
And that brings up the catcher, T.J. Rivera. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
T.J. Rivera.
In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Freeman's got it. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 7. Jose Reyes.
Digging in, Jose Reyes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fouled back. Grounded to first. Gloved by Adams, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting,
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Neil Walker. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Little flare out to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? 52. That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Breaking his heart, man. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box, Michael Conforto.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. 9th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. In now, Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Number 5. Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening.
Right
really
fielder,
swinging the bat.
Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Runners on first with one down. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Matt Adams now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce. Gone into the upper tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
Well, any insurance run you can put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Now batting, catcher Tyler.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Ready on 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 1. Stepping in, Jay Bruce. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Jay Bruce.
Jim Johnson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 53, Jim Johnson.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. On the ground up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And a rather easy first out.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit out toward second. Scooped up. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Eric Godell. Your
Ahmad
attention, please.
Rosario will
hitting
grab
for
a
the
bat
Mets.
and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Ahmad Rosario.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. On the ground to the left side. Freeman is up with it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Number 32 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jim Johnson records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plezak, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
go outside? Can you go outside? How's it going?
Oh, that door's going.